OnePlus 6 teasers continue, this time hinting to water resistance and photography. HMD wants to spark more nostalgia, bringing back the Nokia X, and you're just as shocked as I am, and the new LG G7 renders try to divert your attention from the infamous notch. I'm Jaime Rivera, and jokes aside, my sister is actually flattered about your comments yesterday on Instagram. This is Pocketnow Daily. The official news today begin with deals. If you're in the market for the Apple Watch Series 3, the Nike variant, which just brings some different bands and stuff, is currently on sale. You can get the 38mm for $296, and then in the cellular variant is $327, and then you can get even the LTE variant for $350 and $380 respectively. Not significant deals, but they're there. Now, let's talk about the LG G7. We are not really liking the whole concept of LG bringing the notch, but the company is apparently still going to do that, and they are trying to divert your attention from that. There's a recent teaser that emerged courtesy of Evan Blass, and we don't see the notch in the photo, but if you notice the signal bars and everything, they're separate. So yeah, LG G7 with a notch, that's the way to go. Now let's talk about HMD and their recent sort of teaser to nostalgia. Apparently the company is working on bringing a throwback to the Nokia X. For those of you that don't remember, we actually covered this phone many years ago, 2014. I know that's not many years, but yeah. That was the whole Android variant that was under the Microsoft administration that ended up being pulled months later. You know, that user interface was kind of cool. We actually have videos of that if I could find them in the library. Thing about it is Nokia X. Apparently it's coming back. I wonder if they're bringing back the UI as well. And speaking of nostalgia, BlackBerry CEO Chen was in a recent interview. And you know, the interview just spun off in an interesting direction where they just started talking about the BlackBerry Bold 9900, which was my favorite BlackBerry of all time. And according to Chen, it would be a nice idea if somebody would pull it off and price it between $150 to $200. And it's not the confirmation that we're getting something like that, but TCL, I mean, listen to the boss, that's not a bad idea at all. And finally, the very interesting news today has to do with the OnePlus 6. We've got teasers from the company hinting to the fact that we're getting water resistance, finally. For those of you that didn't know in the past, OnePlus units did have water resistance to a certain degree. They just didn't have an IP rating. And apparently now they're getting this. In addition to that, we already have teasers from Peter Lau on photography. The company has been pushing photography since the OnePlus 5. Haven't necessarily succeeded. But in today's question, let us know, what other things would you consider that OnePlus should focus on when it comes to the OnePlus 6 in order to make it compelling, aside from the price tag? In my case, I think the price tag alone is important enough, but if the company would not just follow ship when it comes to photography, but actually bring something different, I'd be really compelled to see, but that's just me. Leave us a comment down below, we'd love to know your opinion. Friends, again, if you want to get the news earlier, follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our channel by hitting this button up here. You can watch yesterday's Pocketnow Daily up here, and our thoughts on the Xiaomi Mi Mix 2S down here. You can also follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera, on Instagram at Jaime Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.